Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. My name is Marty, and today we are back watching Severance, and this is episode 4, which is called The You Are. And I am thoroughly enjoying Severance so far. I don't want to leave it too long before we get into it. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're doing really well. And if you'd love to check out the full uncut reaction to this, you can see it over on the Patreon page or as a YouTube member as well. But let's dive in. Without further ado, this is Severance, episode 4. God, look at her. So unsettling. Is that her picking at herself?
I'm afraid you still don't mean it.
Trying to get away from it all. 1750.
We'll try again in the morning.
Poor Helly, she's... Wait, where is everyone? Are they there out of their normal times, maybe?
See you tomorrow, Helly.
Yeah, because it's 5:15. Oh, yeah! Oh, that's so weird. Oh, immediately.
I read it 300 times yesterday.
259. Again, please. Now.
I know they wanted to mean it, but you can only say it so much.
What the hell is that voice?
What is that voice, actually?
Forgive me for the harm I've caused this world.
I thought it was someone talking to him, maybe?
None may atone for my actions but me. And only in me shall their stain live on.
Is someone trying to get out?
I really am sorry, okay?
She seems like she means it.
No paraphrasing. Again.
I'm trying to hear what it says. What was it? It sounded like a chant of some kind. This show gets more weird, intriguing, intense every single episode, I swear. And this is only episode 4. I feel like I've already watched an entire set of films by this point. I still love the surrealness of this, and especially this shot. The fact that everything in the foreground and the background is exactly the same size. I wonder what the voice is though. Is it her other self trying to break through to talk to her? To say stop it? How did you hear that from there?
Helly's been in the break room since yesterday. As department chief, you feel you should check?
Well, Mark doesn't have that power.
Well, he can ask.
He's not going to.
He might.
Okay.
Hi.
I would do. Oh.
Exactly how the wet do you know where this office is?
My predecessor, Alice Kay, came here once.
What can we do for you, Bert?
Yeah, I was gonna say, they never enter each other's departments, do they?
About what you said about being excited. New handbook totes. And I've been fretting, though, because you mentioned the anticipation could distract, which was the opposite of my intent.
You brought pre-release handbook totes.
Just for him.
For us.
It seemed like the right thing.
For everybody.
Hey, well, you can drop them on the desk. Long hike back to O&D.
I also wanted to extend an invitation.
There's a connection there between those two.
If an informal tour of O&D, personally offer that to Irving, any one of you.
Hard pass.
Okay. Thank you.
There's something there between them.
Seems soon to be taking him up on his offer.
It's absurd. We've never visited them before now. Kia's whole original vision saw us all working together.
That was before O&D started disemboweling people's bowels. He's gonna die.
Helly's back.
How many times?
1072.
Flippin' heck. Yeah, I wondered if there was a link between him and the other guy on the outside. That's why they've got such a emphatic sensations towards each other.
What about the voice behind the door?
Crying baby, you mean?
No, like the angry mumbly guy.
Really not supposed to talk about the break room. You apologized correctly. Now you're out.
What you gotta do is trick the machine by thinking about something you're really sorry about. So
Don't tell people.
I like to imagine my Audi's love maid with a MILF for two, which is obviously badass, but I do pity the husbands.
Break room sucks. That's why we have protocol. You'll learn. I promise.
Everything's so mysterious. Love that shot.
Hello?
Who's that?
Irving B. from Macro Data Refinement. We met in the hall the other day.
Totally unimpressed.
Don't touch anything.
Thanks. That's a really interesting shot. Reflection showing us more of the shot.
I can only imagine what it's like when the new art comes in. I mean, you see it before anyone. I actually cried when you guys put up the youthful convalescence of Kier. I never thought I'd see the handbook passage depicted visually.
He is dedicated.
Man, what a month. Come here.
He's crazily devoted to this workplace.
Where did Felicia go?
Supply run.
Did Felicia go on a supply run? Erased from existence.
Waste workers drown it inside you.
Rise up from your deathbed and sally forth.
Gorgeous picture.
I can't believe you have this.
Wait,
I'm sorry, wait. What time is it? I have to go.
I've got shivers.
Really?
To 4%,
Yes. Feels good, right?
I guess.
Awesome. Great work.
Sure you can't talk about it? Love the cinematography in this show. Everything is so different to anything you've seen. Oh, that's the... We saw them walk past that room earlier. Yeah, this was where there was something on the side. His book. Yes, the book. Yes. It's something out of the ordinary. No. Because if he brings that back, I found this.
What's this?
Will you put that away?
Because it was the other guy that was reading it.
It's a map of the hallways.
No, it isn't. It's something I found. I think Petey made it.
You didn't turn it in?
You're such a hypocrite lecturing me on following the rules. Why aren't we supposed to map the office?
It's an Egan rule, render not my creation in miniature.
They look like houses, right?
Because these are random board doodles.
Petey found a way to get to them.
So why would they be on a
Maybe.
map of the severed floor?
Clearly he was trying to tell you something.
No.
Go lick a boot, Mark. You're more loyal to this place than to your friend.
Love that.
I'm loyal to how it felt around here before you showed up.
You mean when Petey was here?
Yeah, now he's not.
We could have fun and work without the whole department imploding.
Work is bullshit.
The work is mysterious and important
It's mysterious but weird.
in the way that Kier would have wanted as a family.
The razor to my throat. Be less interested in being your family.
But I'd be going, who cares about
Best
the work?
friend left this for you, and you don't give a shit.
I know he left it there for himself, but he knew.
You're right.
No!
I don't give a shit.
No! Please tell me they had a copy of that.
Thank you, Helly. Now we can get back to work.
Mark, it's an emergency.
Okay.
It's going to remind him of something on the outside. His brother-in-law.
Has anyone seen anything like this before?
Be content in my words, and dally not in the scholastic pursuits of lesser men.
No books except the handbook, I know.
What are you doing?
Why does the guy look familiar?
His ego's pissed because Helly called him out for bootlegging.
My ego's fine. I'm just trying to...
It's going to be a note to him.
What is this?
Maybe it's another Petey message. Flip through, see if my name's anywhere.
Because it was the present for him, wasn't it?
I bet it's a loyalty test. Remember the spicy candy?
Spicy candy.
I'll be turning this into Milchick.
It's booty. It's booty with your name on it.
Excellent decision, Mark. This is an idolatrous text that should be brought to him immediately.
Just thinking of our flag. Booty for sale. Was it booty for sale? Something like that.
Check out this fabulous booty I'm hawking. Someone buy my booty.
I love the setup of their shots.
Such a really welcoming environment. He understands the spirit of Lumen.
Helly?
Excuse me.
I want a camera
Or I'm going to chop my fingers.
so I can tape a resignation to my Audi, or you're going to have to explain to her why she's missing 4 fingers.
Oh, that's such a good
That's just-
idea.
It's a cobalt,
Please don't
right?
do it.
Do I look like I'm f***ing around right now?
No, you do not.
Helly?
Hi, Mark. Just catching up with your trainee.
Yeah.
Could you get the video camera, please?
Patricia Arquette in this is... Something about her in this is just so good. It's those eyes. Intense.
Hey,
Will this work? Because I take it they have to fully resign.
well, boss, guess this is the part where I should tell you to go to hell, except you're already here.
I still think it could be some form of hell because of
I was never
everything
sorry.
Patricia's character says. That's an interesting shot. Next day. Wait, is this the same moment?
I watched your video.
Yes, time had passed.
I understand that you're unhappy. Eventually, we all have to accept reality.
It's weird that...
I am a person. You are not. I make the decisions.
But she is.
You do not.
She's you.
And if you ever anything to my fingers, know that I will keep you alive long enough to horribly regret that. Your resignation request is denied. Turn it off.
Welcome your child into a world surrounded by nature. No thanks. Birthing cabins.
They look nice.
Looks more like a ski resort.
He doesn't look like a birthing center, but it looks nice.
It's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna like it.
Which of this was Reagan's idea? 300% or 400%?
Get all of your snark out now, or you're never gonna earn your uncle badge.
I think I might have some more snark in me. I'm kind of tired.
Try tomorrow?
Okay, baby.
Is it Petey? He died? It's the other phone ringing from an unknown. Is that Petey to say, I'm not dead? That's a nice shot. Even the fact that it's like a glaringly hot sun on that shot.
Kilmer wasn't your fault, and it certainly wasn't mine. They'll understand. It wasn't your fault, Harmony.
Kilmore being Petey?
If you want a hug, go to hell and find your mother. Since Petey reintegrated,
The board's never acknowledged reintegration.
we have to get his chip.
So he did
His
manage.
corpse is scheduled to be destroyed by cremation following his funeral on Sunday, FYI.
Hint, hint. If you did want that chip, you've got before that time to go and get it back. Sliding that hint in there for you.
Wit, cheer, humility, benevolence, nimbleness, probity, wiles.
Yeah, they're the sayings for the company, aren't they, I think? He was a dad as well. I've just realised. It says dad on his mug. Where's his kids?
Mrs. Sullivan?
What are you doing here?
News reports said that he worked at Lumen, so I thought...
Oh, yeah, because he wouldn't have known.
Oh, he used to come by my shop.
He wouldn't have known about him. That was close.
Oh, poor man. Well, on the upside, at least now we both have a date.
Yeah, and she makes out that she owns a shop in real life.
Oh, there he is. I'd like to go in and pay your respects. I'll wait.
Son.
Swing by the bathroom, but I'll see you in a sec. Whiskey rocks.
Oh, it's just wine, sir.
Red, please.
I thought the barman was familiar for a second.
Hello. Were you a friend?
He was my dad.
Oh, I'm so deeply sorry. I suppose you were close and everything.
Very close. And you are?
Wait, please. I'm sorry, I don't know you.
Mark Scott.
I'm Peter's ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
Never mentioned you.
You're from Lumen,
Hence why you don't know him.
so you didn't even know him at all.
Well, I just figured I'd know him.
Hey, Mom.
And
They want to start.
are you June?
Yeah.
Oh, he mentioned her, yes. Because that was when he met him, wasn't it? Met up with him. Sorry, it's been a little while since I watched the last couple of episodes. I'd be surprised if there was some kind of hint in there or something.
So you knew my dad?
Yeah, sort of.
At work.
Oh, you're one of those. Do you ever think that maybe the best way to deal with a f***ed up situation in your life isn't to just shut your brain off half the time?
Exactly. I'm whispering like I'm in the funeral.
I'm going to perform something for you. I'm going to melt your face off with a rock.
Aww. Just thinking the song with the words. Till the Sandman comes. Put you to sleep like Lumen. Just feel like there's a weird bit of symbolism there.
Something's wrong, shut the light, and they aren't of Snow White.
What are you doing?
And of things that will bite,
Oh my god, she's getting the chip, she's drilling into his head to get the chip out. Do something.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
If I die before I wake.
If I die,
I wondered if maybe he would feel it because of the...
Pray the Lord my soul to take.
pray the Lord my soul to take.
Hush, baby, don't say a word. Never mind that noise you heard. It's under your bed in your hand.
Oh god, oh, don't need to see it. Come on. So, oh no, no, don't. No. See what she's doing, please. I thought he said on the video, Mark, for a second. Please say it.
Mark, sweetheart, are you all right? Okay, well,
Our Father.
And now they're not going to see that he's been drilled into.
so was the funeral just too sad?
Something like that, yeah.
Do you ever want to talk?
It reminded me of someone. Just say that.
Thank you for, being my funeral buddy.
Still don't trust her. Because I still think, well, we know she is, but I still think there's a lot more meaning to what she does. Because we already know that she's not been severed in the first place. But she is pure evil. I felt like he was going to go out here to scream. Well, I can see tape. So, accident? Oh. Oh, bless her. Oh, was that his wife? How his wife passed. Oh, bless him. It's a beautiful shot.
That's Petey.
He went and drilled it out of his head.
That's Petey.
How did you?
Would you mind taking that up to diagnostics for me?
Wait, can they analyse his brain?
Yeah.
Because then they'll know that... Oh, it's that lady again.
You requested me, Miss Cobell?
She's the lady that did the ASMR in the other episode. I like her.
Miss Casey, I'd like you to run a special wellness session with Mark S.
Mark S., what's the problem?
He just needs it. Trust me.
Okay. I like that painting. From the side, it kind of looks a bit like that guy there.
Perfect. Felicia said you'd be here. Awful to say I don't care for that one.
It makes me nervous, too. Such a lovely vista, but...
He could slip.
It was a thrill to have someone from MDR come see us. If I embarrassed myself...
You didn't. Are you embarrassed?
No.
I'm so intrigued by these two.
I have 4 more stops.
Would you like to come along?
Would MDR consider joining me?
Little date, by any chance? Little adventure?
MDR would.
I wish I could nap.
Also weird how they want those pictures up around. Because it's very clinical.
No workplace shall be repurposed for slumber.
I know the handbook, old man.
Old man.
Original word of Kier. And I shall whisper to ye, dutiful through the ages. And your noblest thoughts and epiphanies shall be my voice. You are my mouth, and through ye I will whisper on when I am 10 centuries demised.
Wow.
He doesn't just speak to us through the handbook, the paintings.
Was Kier the one that was the angry rant guy that we heard earlier? You know, the mumbled voice.
For my own money to rely on the charity.
Uh-oh.
Were beggars themselves, yet they were happy.
He's reading the book.
Your job needs you, not the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, O&D.
Yeah, those pictures feel like they're trying to humanize a place that really shouldn't be humanized.
Mark?
I love her sessions.
Well, I think I may still crush this thing tonight.
Hope you do. See you soon.
It's only 5:15. Isn't it 5 o'clock they leave? What are you doing? What is he doing as well? She's setting a fire? That shot! It's like hiding, stopping anyone from seeing him.
Sometimes I ask people to sculpt how they feel out of clay. Would you like to do that?
These would be my favourite sessions. Is it going to reveal something about him?
Destiny.
But what is she going to do with the cord?
D is for dreaming, the start of it all. E is for energy.
Oh, is she standing on that? And gonna...
breaking down walls. S is for stewardship.
No, she can't.
Of home and of earth.
Because if she does it to one version of herself...
T is for terror, which gives us more worth.
What was that place?
I is for eyes, which observe us with love.
He's building a tree.
until N, meaning newness, rains down from above. And why? That's a question we needn't now ponder. For destiny, friends, shall deliver all yonder.
Yeah, she's doing what I think she's doing.
Seems like you're getting the hang of stuff here.
Yep.
Cool.
What is doing that in the lift going to solve, other than if the lift door's shut, she'll spur back to life as her real life self? It will kill her outside self, because the innie is the outie. It's just split personalities, isn't it? I loved the symbolism and the beauty of last scene with the tree and with seeing what was going on. What was in that room? There was a big long room of people working. Was it computers, I think it was? I'm going back to the shot. Yeah, they're like printers or something with F1, F2, F3, F4. God, it goes down all the way. Are they printers? Like a mass printer machine. Oh, is it the printers that make the art work or bags or whatever they're making? Is that what it is? Yeah, and that guy's in there as well. I'm so intrigued, so utterly intrigued by what Ellie was doing towards the end. Like, why Ellie was wanting to do that to escape, knowing that it would end her because she wanted out that bad. She did that. Really good cliffhanger though, making you want to see, did she survive? Such a good cliffhanger. As for the rest of the episode though, I quite liked it. I feel like we're now being given questions again. The first 3 episodes sort of set up the questions you kind of didn't really know with episode 1 what was going on. You had loads of questions. Episode 2 kind of helped to answer some of them and formulate your thoughts on the place that they're working and who the people are. Episode 3 made you question everything and think something very eerie and strange was going on, and it is very weird. And then this one threw a load more questions at us. It feels like each episode has been a different turn in the process. One thing I wanted to know is if PT's chip could record their visual data from their brains, because if it could, are they going to see that Mark spoke to him on the outside? Yes, I know that was whilst PT was technically an outie, but he was integrating with his innie, so I didn't know if maybe he was monitoring him at all times, which it seems like it might have been, and that's why they wanted to do that wellness check thing with Mark. Also, the tree. I believe that's his wife's tree, which would explain then why he did the clay model of a tree. Very, very intrigued. I thought the picture hanging, by the way, it also feels a little bit like they're humanizing the workspace, when I don't feel like they're human because they're the inner versions of themselves. I wonder if the map that PT gave him, will that come back at some point? I kept wondering if maybe, just maybe, someone had made a photocopy of it, because what's underneath the shredder? The photocopier. Also, what was going on with the guy and the other guy? Very intriguing. Bit of a romance going on there. Also, how messed up is it to take the chip out of his head, out of P.E.'s head? What? Absolutely crazy. Brought us a lot of questions from that, but I am very excited to see the next one, to see if we can get even more answers to it.
I've done this for the last 3 episodes, and it's funny, I had a comment on, I think it was the last episode that I put out, or the one before, sorry. And because I've currently already done, I'm editing episode 3 at the moment, and I've recorded the piece about the podcast already for episode 3. That was on my last trip out in the car, funnily enough. I've been trying to do it when I've got a fair bit of a journey. They're trying to listen to the podcast and then record it, and I've got some time today that I'm just going to be kind of on a little bit of a day out for myself. So I thought I'm going to take some time, and there's a fire engine. There you go, just there. With there's sirens going. Yeah, I've got some time today. Funnily enough, I'm just coming past now. I believe Sandringham. Yeah. You know where the royal family are? Well, where the royal family go to. I believe that's where I'm going past now. Just a bit of a day trip out for myself for a couple of hours. And, well, a good couple of hours, to be fair. Because the whole point in today is I was just going to go get some air. If you can hear jingly jangling, it's my keys. Yeah, and do some photography maybe as well. you've got the lovely wood around here that you can probably see in the background. It's becoming a bit of a vlog, really, at the end of my videos for Severance. But so, just really quickly, I wanted to say about one of the comments from the video that I asked put out from episode 2, I think it was. Someone said, I might be wrong, it might have been Tess, saying that this must be my outie me. Oh my God, I've finally seen the outie you. Because, you know, when I record, I'm inside and in a suit and everything. And then when I'm doing this bit, I'm not. And do you know what the hilarious thing is? What I'm wearing today? Red. And I've slowly come to realize that there's a color scheme. I know I think I did say to you guys, I feel like there's a color scheme going on. And it only occurred to me the other day as well. Not only is blue, I think, or navy, the inside colors. Bear in mind, I'm colorblind. So I've done a little bit of researching on the colors of the show. But not only is it like a blue or a navy or something that is the colors of the interiors, but anything to do with outside Severance, outside Lumon, is red. And it just happens that I'm actually wearing red today. So here we go. It's the outie me on a journey to go to a nice little fishing village, just to a nice place where there's some sea or a little bit of water. Got a little bit of lunch with me, doing a little picnic to myself. It's very nice, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me. I might even show you some of the bits, so whether it's in today's video, well, I'll add it in on this video as well. I'll add some in. So the episode of You Are for the podcast is a very intriguing one because it's almost a cathartic listen. Like, there's not really... So the other episodes have guests on them. This one didn't have a guest on it. So episode 1, I think it was, had the creators on there with them. Episode 2 had... Was it Dylan, or was episode 3 Dylan? No, 2 was Dylan, 3 was Britt Lauer. And yeah, it's been a really lovely listen to this episode because it's both Adam Scott and Ben Stiller talking through... I believe, is this the episode where they talk about sleep at the beginning of it? They're like, oh, I love sleep. I mean, yes, I love sleep, but I just did not expect the podcast to have a section just talking about how much they love sleep.
That for these innies, they're just leaving and coming right back.
And always be awake.
Yeah.
I wonder what that would be like to have the rest physically happening inside your body, but your mind doesn't get a break.
But also, doesn't that just make you think about how weird sleep is?
Yeah, sleep is super weird.
Whenever it gets time to sleep, for me, I'm always so happy to go to sleep. I don't know why, but it's just like, it's that thing where I guess because I'm tired. But like, what is that we have that rest and that sort of break from consciousness? And then I always look forward to my dreams.
Yeah, I had the same feeling last night. In fact, I was exhausted and so happy to just lie down.
But it's really funny. It's a great listen, and it's just a really relaxing listen for this episode specifically. And they're talking about, apparently the UUR book, this is one of the pieces of information I've taken away from the episode. The UUR book is available on on Apple Books. You can buy, I know the camera is all over the place. You can buy a copy of it online. I've thought about doing it, and one thing, I don't know if I've got it ready yet for the episode that I've recorded for episode 4. No, I won't have it yet, so I won't have the, I'll show it here though, if I manage to get it in time for editing the video. I have now bought, for when I react to season 2, a Lumon badge. Like, not the teardrop badge, but like a key card. You know, the key card with a lanyard, but it's the specific lanyard with the rope, which is what they use for Severance. There's a couple of versions online. I got mine on Etsy. Etsy has 2 different versions. Someone's got it on there with what looks like ribbon for the lanyard. However, the Severance workers use ones with rope attached.
A Lumon badge. That's right. It's a lanyard that comes with a message on the back that says, Hello, we're pleased to welcome you to Lumon Industries. Your keycard has been activated and your presence is now officially recognized. As you begin your first day, trust that the work ahead, though obscured in purpose, holds profound significance. Please note, greetings of a polite and professional nature are available upon request once you reach your designated floor. This. Hell yeah. Also, should say hell yeah, shouldn't I? Also, I got one. There was a couple that were online. I got this from Etsy, by the way. There were a couple online, and one of them, for some reason, I think the other one may have come with like a notebook. The other one that I saw on there had the lanyard rope, not as rope. It had it as almost like a thick ribbon or something. But if you look at the pictures, theirs is like this. It's a proper rope. So I got the proper one. It was a little extra, but I got this one instead because I wanted to get the official one, because basically, if I ever do any kind of cosplay or go to an event and I want to dress up as something and I just, want something casual, well, casual in a suit, something a little bit more casual, I'm going to go as a member of Severance, as a member of Lumon itself. For the reactions, fantastic. The most hilarious thing is as well, though, you won't see it, because with it around my neck, you're going to see probably about that.
Okay, I managed to stop somewhere, so and fixed the phone because it fell off, which isn't great. I can only be here for a very short amount of time, then I've got to continue my journey. But I really enjoyed this episode. I might even just continue my journey in a second, but I've thoroughly enjoyed listening to. I love this episode. This episode in general. The whole You Are book thing, that part of it was beautifully done, beautifully shot and edited. And the voiceover and that, it worked really well, and it shows just how much. I think I am gonna leave it just because me talking to myself in the car. Mind you, people just think I'm on the phone, wouldn't they? The whole thing with him reading the book, with Mark reading the book, it's such a revelation to him about everything happening, isn't it? I know I've kind of said this already when I was doing my reaction to it, but yeah, such a revelation to him that work needs him. He doesn't need work, work needs him. Some places of work, they honestly just don't care, which you guys probably know of. They just don't care, and then they're like, well, you can be replaced, you are replaceable. However, with Lumon, I believe it probably isn't like that. And I believe it is probably. So they do need you. They very much need you. I'm actually enjoying doing these little bit like vloggy pieces. I still have a broken foot, so I've got to do all of this. It's a bit difficult trying to do it and find somewhere to go to with a broken foot. Okay, so I finally parked up, right? This is my view. That's where I am at the moment, at the seaside. I'm going somewhere else in a minute to do the other episode ones, but I just thought I'd stop here, very, very briefly. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very windy day. So much so I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm, having to just be here doing it. So, yeah. It's nice though. If I could go down there like I would do to continue this. A beautiful episode, but the podcast, I would say, it won't be funny, you can probably skip it, but it is, if you'd love a good cathartic episode, you just want to hear them talk about the show and talk through the book and the writing of the book. Not so much with Dan Erickson, I believe, wrote it, and I think he's the one that wrote the one that was put out on Apple Books, I think. I don't know too much about it, I just know what they've said in the episode, which isn't a massive amount.
And I was reading the book, and Dan Erickson had written a few chapters just so we had them in the book for me to read. Yeah. And I remember I would have trouble keeping it together because the text was deeply funny. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's Dan's specialty. He could write the whole book, and I think Ricken's You Are is available on Apple Books.
Yes.
There's some version of it. And it's just so weirdly self-important, personal, where he's kind of working out his own stuff in his life in the guise of a self-help book.
I mean, it's wild, again, under these crazy conditions, without access to any media, something as ridiculous as an acrostic poem or juvenile is profound, truly.
And T is for terror, which gives us more worth.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like, what does that mean?
Well, as with any acrostic poem, there are 2 or 3 that just sort of really seem jammed in there and don't make a whole lot of sense.
I is for eyes, which observe us with love. No, that would be E.
Yeah, I is not for eyes at all.
And Y is now the word Y, which should be W.
And why, that's a question we need now ponder, which means I couldn't think of anything that starts with a Y.
Yeah, I love the childlike quality of it all. But, and also what it's intercut with in the episode is anything, but that.
So I'll show you a little bit around one of the places that I've been to. I literally just stopped here, though, for this episode. It's a good episode. The podcast is a really lovely one, but again, not much to it. So if you're looking for more of a behind-the-scenes insight, this really isn't the one. This is not an episode that really gives much of behind-the-scenes, but it does allow for time for Ben Stiller and for Adam Scott to be able to talk through some pointers that they've got about the show and about bits they like. So yeah, if you do like that kind of thing, then yeah, check it out. I think you will enjoy the podcast though, because it is nice to be able to almost ruminate in the episodes and feel like you're part of the team that made it, because you get to have all these little bits of gossip. That's why I love behind the scenes so much, and that's why I like to do the trivia stuff with you guys, because it's me finding out about the films and the shows that I watch, and it also then informs you as well. By the way, this goes to show just how much out in the countryside I am at the moment. I just had a pheasant or a peacock or something, I think it was a pheasant, in the road that I had to stop for it to get out the way. Wonderful. See, look at that. Windmill. Proper windmill. Just thought I'd give you a better shot of it. It's beautiful. That is Wells Next to the Sea. I realised that I never recorded the rest of the video because I got back to the beach area to record what I was recording, and I believe that I was talking about episode 5, but I'm now trying to think of, was I talking about episode 5 or episode 4, because all of today has kind of merged into one, and I've been listening to a few of the episodes and done a few of the episodes. So if it does seem a bit disjointed, then that's why, because I've been listening to multiple, and it's been a fun day though.
Anyway guys, if you'd love to check out the full uncut reaction to this, you can see it over on the Patreon page or as a YouTube member as well. But that is it for today. We have watched now 4 episodes of Severance, and I've been loving it. I'm watching the entire series, meaning both season 1 and season 2. So if you'd love to check that out, feel free to subscribe, check out the channel for other videos. I do mainly film reactions. I do a lot of classic films, and if potentially your favorite film hasn't been put on YouTube yet, it potentially already has been watched and is available as an uncut. Yes, thank you so much for watching guys. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
If you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much, and also a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons: Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Miggy Love, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, Randy, Kirsten, Juan Pablo Camero, JL, Maggie, Freya Alexandra, Milo, Miranda, Edna, Gina Aman, Tess Avaland, Olivia, Maria Stoicheva, Neno, Megan Janoviak, Rainy Tomo, Strawberry Tree, Kirsten Bailey, Boobly Boo, Louise Vanderhoven, Aubrey Terry, Wraithist, Heidi Steele, City D, Bumblebee, Joshua, Jesse, Rena Burrow, Meet, Lolita Verbakovskia, Eli, Holly Jeffries, Alenka Hafner, HM Garth, Chloe Grover, Neb, Kyle Baker, Abby Barker, Tom Tattershall, Kristen Olds, Tilly Chum, Laura Hutchison, Tara M. Wilcoxon, Sazzy Nation, Ferdinand Pitchard, Jim McKay, Sphere, Mel Days, Fran in the Pen, BG, Tara, Rags and Muffins, Nameless Human Being, Deb, Philippa Chapman, Emily, Panda, David Wayne Fox, Jessica Asakovich, Sue Pro, Naja in Workshop, Mike Tunnicliffe, Wolfgang Wolf, Lee, Harvey, Anka May, Aninya, Evan G, Violet Aurora, Pamela Chandler Rash, Scott Howard, Joshua, Robert Williams, Steve Webster, Amanda, Lipaz, Jamie Dodds, King, Happy Go Lucky, Caitlin, Analytical Guy, Maria Torres, Cliff Adams, Jonathan, Dirk, Annie Bonds, Crystal Appleby, Scorpius, Monica Murphy, Sebastian Saint-Ange, Varga, Leslie McKittrick, Nick Stark, Number 1 Carez, Jen, Biff McKeldin, Birgit, Stephanie Collins, Emily, Ken Duncan, Max, Helena Klitsch, Amy Quattlebaum, Ry Levi, Wayne DeFries, JJ, Mikhail Augustine Reed, Malcolm Hope, Lee Hallam, Bill Waite, Charlie Elkin, Mika Least, Jeffrey Welton, Aleidoscope, George, Ingrid, Stephanie Sexton, Jude, Bera, Rubinio GD, Catherine Ellis, Vincent Pare, Sammy Fan, Eric Jansen, David K, and Stephen. If you'd like to see more videos, there's some more on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.